guys, welcome to my show Get to Know Them, and I'm your host Sophie Dwaba. Today we have a very exciting guest and she goes by the name Makgofe. I'm actually excited for this one because finally we have a woman in the house. Yeah, it's open, guys. What? So Makgofe, can you please give us a short introduction, your real name and where you're from?
Hi, my name is Makgofe. I am originally from Pasokoro Makuchi, but then we moved to Palabora. So, yeah, right in town. I know Palabora. Oh, no, my friend. There are houses in town, guys.
Yeah. Okay, so apart from, I know you as an actress, Skeem Saam.
John. Garot.
Apart from that, what else do you do?
I'm a mom.
Your mom,
I think that is my best role so far. Businesswoman. But with the business, I actually had to, or forced to reinvent myself because of COVID. So what I used to do back then is no longer working. So I had to find other ways of making sure, like you've got different income streams, you know.
Yes.
But it's not easy, so I'm still pushing. But I do a lot of like voiceovers. We talk about being in the acting space. I just filmed a short film about 3 weeks back, so it's gonna come out on Showmax. So things are happening, but not in the pace sending like one wants. I do motivational speaking. I visit schools. I try to maximize the purpose that God created me for, But I only do it if it feels right for me.
Yes.
If it doesn't feel right, I won't do it. If I feel like it's going to compromise who I am or the brand vision is not aligned with who I am, not only now but for the future.
Yes.
Yeah. So I don't just take any money.
You need to know yourself.
That's
So,
very important. You need to know yourself and what you stand for and what you want, not just for what is happening now, but for the future. Because we are living in an era where these interviews, these videos, social media literally records and keeps every single thing. So you might want to work with a certain brand, let's say maybe 10 years later, but the things that you do today, that you put out today, will affect you. They'll look at that and like, listen, we like you, we like the strides that you've made in whatever space that you are, but it's just that the stuff that you did 10 years ago, it doesn't sit well with
that I
that.
saw a lot of people in high school don't know
The
of.
youth.
Yes. Until they meet up with
Until
it.
it's too late.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how did you find yourself on TV? And how did you feel the first time you saw yourself on TV?
The first time I saw myself on TV, it was actually, I was very young. I was still in primary school. It was a school play. That's the first time, like, when they record the shows and stuff, and then you get home, like, oh, okay, this is what you did, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
That was the first time. So, and then on a national platform, I think it was on Movango.
Really? I didn't know that part.
Yeah, it was on Movango. I was the original palesa, like the receptionist at Sasko. Was it Sasko Miller when the late Gypsy was there? Like the original purpose
My 2000, we're still 2 years old.
You guys don't know. You wouldn't know. But those were the
first time.
Yeah, that was the first time, and so nerve-wracking, exciting to do or be someone else, because I'm very shy by nature, but I love playing out different characters because it also exposes or teaches me about the psyche of a human being. Like, we are so many things. There's so many layers here. He thinks he knows you, but he doesn't. Yes.
That's
some layers you keep for yourself, and then the rest is for Motuahaho, for your friends, for your family. But some you keep them for yourself, and it's very rare to find someone who ending like literally their family or the mom or the siblings, they would know like Makgofe. No, but no, what they're writing about or saying about it, that's not Makgofe.
it,
Yeah,
yeah.
or she does 1, 2, 3, 4. Mpaka knows me like. Okay, my brother knows me. No. So it's very important not to be in an environment or a place where it changes you to a point where you don't even know who you are. You are affected by your environment. That's very dangerous.
So did you study anything from high school, or you knew from the get-go that I want to be in the media industry?
Being in the media industry, I think Kimudim, I'll keep on saying this over and over again because the youth need to understand for there is a higher power.
Right.
When you talk about, I don't want to say I'm a religious person. No, I'm not a religious person. I'm spirit-led. So my love for Kereke, the foundation yaga, Kimusioni through and through labor. And
we wouldn't know that if it was not for this show.
So I remember there was a time in my life when like you know when you want what you want, and they're like, no, that is not a need for you. There's something coming. Bam propheted you 2 years before I got on Skeem Saam. I got so tired of waiting. I'm like, what? And it happened exactly the one prophet said is going to happen. I got the phone call, but listen, there's this character, and when you created it, we thought of you. Are you available? This is how much you're going to get. I was like,
Faith.
what? No, but I was giving up. I was giving up. Like my hope was dwindling. My faith was dwindling. And I'm like, okay, now I need to find another way of making this living because I'm just like, I don't get it. And even if I go into other industries, I used to be a travel consultant. My heart was not really in it. Like you feel there's something else in you are destined for.
Yeah.
I don't know. But so Prophet it came true. And for me, it spoke about the power of patience is really, really a virtue. You have to wait. You have to be patient for God to clean your path, remove whatever it is that is around you that they don't want to be there. Whether it's friends or whatever. I lost a lot of friends. I'm okay.
It's part of the process.
It's part of the process,
growing.
yeah. Because where you're going, not everyone is supposed to go with you. And there's some things in life that you need to experience alone. You don't need someone to come and help you. You need to do those things alone, yeah. So that when yourself, you will value and appreciate the lesson in that experience because it is a blessing.
It is, yeah.
Sitting here is a blessing. I don't know what's going to happen once your viewers see the show.
But it's definitely going to touch someone on it.
Exactly.
Yes.
Even if it touches one person, that's
enough.
Bona, that's enough for me. Like it makes me a happy person because I believe we are each other's stepping stone. Your video is going to do something for me. My presence also in your life is going to do something for you. So we need each other to grow. And people don't see that. You come into someone's life, all that you're looking at is how can I benefit? What can I take from this person? What can I suck out of this person?
Yeah.
You don't add any value, nothing. You don't deposit anything back in that person's life. But we're now sucking out the blood or energy from this person. I don't like that because that is not who we are, what we're created for as human beings.
Yes. So speaking of growing, obviously dreams don't fade away, dreams don't end. Where else do you see yourself, or what do you think you're capable of doing and you wish to achieve that thing? Like knowing Makgofe, what's that
I
one
am
thing?
so passionate about. It's okay. That's not a fair question. There's two things.
Okay.
I'm passionate about other people's well-being, especially children, the elderly, and those that can't do things for themselves. I am so passionate about that. to a point where one of my biggest dreams, prayers, is for God to bless me so that I can have the resources, the wherewithal to do what I want to do for other people. I want to start an orphanage, literally like a village center where I can cater for the young. Orphans, take care of them. The elderly, take care of them. Get doctors, get specialists, people to literally look after these people. That is one of my passions. The second one, I want to grow my television production company. I want to tell stories that will empower, educate, teach people, like just add value in ways saying money can do, you know. So those are like my big passion. I pray about that. For your like guys, I literally do everything to communicate with all these higher powers. So all of those Trinity, you need to acknowledge all of them. So I try to do all of those things. Or like,
And they're listening. Hence, we have to trust the process.
But also, yes, trusting that process. When you have the wrong people in your life, or when they see something ending is going to happen that is not going to help you, or is going to block you, they will slow you down, literally. But because we sometimes lack the understanding of why you need to be patient in this process, you know.
And that backbone.
Yeah. No, the backbone will be there. But okay, I'm trusting this process. I'm trusting the process. I wanted to go to listen, you need to put it about 2 people. But then what you need to pay for that is not coming in. So Mudimi, what must I do? What must I do here?
And I feel like with everything that you've been saying, it has covered my last question for you. But I'm still going to ask you anyway. What advice would you give to a young girl or a young somebody out there that would love to see them in the media industry growing up, or even now?
Right now, I would say don't rush into getting into the media industry. It is bad. It is bad for all of us. We are struggling. And if you don't have a supportive family, or you don't have other means of making money, stay away. Don't be fooled by the fame. There's no fortune. The fortune is not there. You need to find other ways. Now you have to work extra hard to get that money. So right now, even when I go to schools to do my talks, I tell them like, don't envy this. There's so many layers that make who I am, you know. You will go on a, for example, you will shoot a show, and it's doing very well on TV. They paid the production company lots of money, but when they're supposed to pay you, 3,000. What are you gonna do? What are you going to do with 3,000? Okay, yeah, to other people it's a lot of money. But let's break it down. You go to shoot. Let's say maybe once or twice. What are you going to do with that money? You have to travel. You need to take care of yourself. You need to make sure you look good. There's certain things that you can't do. Like for example, I need to maintain certain things like my hairstyle, my skincare. I need to make sure like I eat right, I drink the right amount of water, I use sunscreen. There's so many things that you need to do, and also not gain weight as well, depending on your storyline, who the character is. It's a lot of work, but there is no money right now, guys. Focus on other things. Be smart. Read, research. Do other things to make sure like there's money coming in, because if you say sort of like you're gonna come into the entertainment space, it's all good and well, but us who are still in this space, we are struggling. One more way, and then like you don't have zero experience, unless if you just learned this role, you know, you get a contract a whole year. Listen, then God bless you. But other than that, stay away for now. The next 2 years, actually, just stay away until the industry stabilizes. Because there's so many things happening. When you look around, SABC is still struggling. Other broadcasters, they don't really pay that well.
Plus COVID
Netflix is
times
taking
as well.
over,
Yeah.
like the whole world. Netflix kibos, you know. So it's really tough. Cinemas are shutting down. So if you still have a production company and you have content, but you need a place where you can air them, where? So, but I suppose with anything that dies, something is going to give, to be birthed from there.
Yes.
But wait until those people that are in that space and they understand what is happening, how to move around this new normal, get it right, then only come in. But right now, if you come into this space, you'll be taking advantage of there are certain crews on certain production companies spending, they prey on newcomers, young beautiful ladies like you. Listen, or whatever, I'll make sure the producer or the director or whatever. No, they don't have powers. No one on the floor actually has power apart from the director, from the writer, and executive producers. Those are the people who have power. But if it's the camera guy, sound, unless if like gigi company. But other than that, if it's a big production, do your research as well, find out who are the top tiers, and then try to find a way. Like you can call the office as well, find out like how do I become a part of it. Most will tell you like, oh, go join an agency.
Yes, I
But
know
also
that.
some of these agencies, you need to be careful. Like when you watch your favorite shows, after like the credits, are they in there? Are they legit? Because some of them will claim like, no, we represent this production company's Makgofe. So you guys need to do your research. I get a lot of questions like, yeah, I want to join the space. Please advise which agency I must join. I'm like, your question already annoys me because it tells me you did not even do your own research. So I'm not here to think for you.
Yeah.
Especially on things genuine and you want to better yourself. If you want other advice, I would, but show me that you also put in.
Let's not
You know?
look for shortcuts in life.
No,
Yeah.
we're not here to be used, but I will advise where I can.
Yeah.
But do your work, do your research.
How many kids do you have?
I have 4 kids.
And you look like this.
Yeah. And my kids, kids are amazing, man.
They are.
They're amazing. I love kids. They don't have to be mine.
Yeah.
But I love kids. Like being around kids does something for my spirit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I embrace them. I love being in their space and then going to their level, talking to them. They have a different worldly view towards life. The aiming Rena adults, we are so diluted and consumed and lied
I see
to
that with
about,
my daughter.
you know. You understand?
Yeah.
So,
definitely.
no, I love my kids. All of them different. They have different personalities. Sasha, Morao, the twins. I'm blessed.
Well, that's about it, guys. It was a pleasure having you. I hope you guys got to learn something and
I hope
not
so
just
too.
watch and cuss. I hope you learned something.
I hope so too. But if your people want to reach me or ask me whatever further question on Instagram, Makgofe.
Makgofe. Okay. I'll write her handle down.
Okay.
Yes. So,
I do
yeah.
have Twitter and Facebook, but I'm mostly active on Instagram.
On
a lot.
Instagram.
Yeah.
Okay guys, that's about it. Thank you guys for viewing. Hope we meet again. Same time, not the same place though, but with another interesting guest. Don't forget to like, comment, and share, and also subscribe. Thank you.